Imagine driving through a quiet Pennsylvania highway late at night. No houses, no people, no sounds except the wind. Then, suddenly, smoke begins rising from cracks in the road beneath your feet. Not steam, smoke. Because under this abandoned town, a fire has been burning for over 60 years. And nobody truly knows if it can ever be stopped. This is the forgotten tragedy of Centralia. Most ghost towns die slowly. Businesses close. Families move away. Nature takes over.
But Centralia didn't die naturally. Centralia was poisoned from underneath. The ground itself became dangerous. The streets cracked open. Carbon monoxide filled homes. Entire neighborhoods disappeared. And what makes this story so disturbing is that it all may have started from one small mistake. A mistake so simple that nobody realized it would destroy an entire American town forever. Even creepier, some people still visit Centralia today, and they claim the town feels wrong, like something underground is alive. Before the horror, Centralia looked normal. It was a small coal mining town in Pennsylvania. Quiet streets, churches, schools, familias. In the 1800s and early 1900s, coal was everything. The entire town survived because of what was hidden beneath it. An enormous maze of coal veins. Miners spent decades digging tunnels deep underground, miles and miles of empty passageways beneath the town. But here's the terrifying part. Many old mining tunnels were abandoned and poorly mapped. Nobody fully knew where every tunnel connected, and underneath Centralia, massive amounts of coal still remained, waiting like fuel beneath a bomb. In 1962, Centralia officials wanted to clean up a landfill near the cemetery. Their solution seemed harmless. Burn the trash. People did it all the time back then. But according to the most accepted theory, the fire reached an exposed coal seam underground. At first, nobody panicked. It seemed manageable. But underground coal fires are different. They don't burn like normal fires. Slowly, quietly, the flames crawled through abandoned mining tunnels beneath the town. And once the fire spread underground, it became nearly impossible to track or stop. Crews tried everything: excavation, water barriers. Nothing worked. The fire kept moving beneath homes, streets, schools. Like an invisible monster under the earth. At first, residents noticed strange things: warm ground in winter, smoke rising from the soil, a strange sulfur smell hanging in the air. Then things became worse. Sinkholes began opening unexpectedly. Toxic gases leaked into homes. People reported headaches, nausea, dizziness. But the scariest part, nobody could actually see the danger. The fire was underground, silent, and constantly spreading. Imagine trying to sleep at night, knowing there's an uncontrollable fire directly beneath your house. That became normal life. In Centralia, some residents refused to leave. Others were terrified. And tensions inside the town started growing because now people had a terrifying question. How bad is this really? And nobody seemed able to answer it. Then came the incident that shocked the country. In 1981, a 12-year-old boy named Todd Dombowski was playing in his grandmother's yard. Suddenly, the ground opened beneath him. A massive sinkhole appeared without warning. Steam and deadly gases poured from the hole. Todd desperately grabbed onto roots while his cousin pulled him out. If he had fallen in, he may never have come back out. That moment changed everything, because suddenly the danger wasn't theoretical anymore. The town itself was collapsing. Underneath Centralia, the earth was literally breaking apart. And after that incident, federal officials began seriously evacuating the town. During the 1980s, the government offered residents money to leave. Most accepted. Who wouldn't? Their homes sat above toxic gas and underground fire, but not everyone agreed. Some residents refused to abandon Centralia. To them, it wasn't just land. It was home. Families had lived there for generations. Graves of loved ones filled the cemetery, and some believed the government exaggerated the danger. Others thought officials simply gave up too quickly. That's where the story becomes strangely emotional, because Centralia wasn't destroyed instantly. It was erased piece by piece. Houses demolished, schools closed, neighborhoods vanished, until entire streets stood empty, like a town slowly disappearing from reality. One of the creepiest symbols of Centralia became Route 61. The highway developed massive cracks from them. Underground heat, smoke drifted from the pavement. Drivers described it like entering another world, an empty road, with steam rising from the earth itself. Photos spread online. People called it the real-life Silent Hill. Eventually, the highway was closed permanently, but for years, urban explorers illegally visited the area. Spray paint covered the abandoned road. Tourists walked across cracked asphalt while smoke rose around them. And honestly, the images still feel disturbing today. Because it doesn't look natural. It looks apocalyptic, like the earth underneath is rotting. And this is where Centralia becomes more than just a disaster story. Because over time, rumors started spreading. Some locals claimed there were cover-ups about how the fire really started. Others believed mining companies ignored warning signs for years. And then came the darker stories. People reported hearing strange sounds underground. Low rumbles, metallic echoes. Some visitors claimed they felt sudden dizziness near smoke vents. Others described the town as unnaturally quiet. Too quiet. Of course, some of that could simply be imagination. But abandoned places do strange things to people, especially places that were never supposed to die. And here's the most unsettling fact of all. Experts believe the underground fire could continue burning for another 100, maybe 200 years. Meaning long after everyone alive today is gone, Centralia may still burn in beneath the earth. Today, almost nothing remains of Centralia. A few residents still legally live there. Street signs are gone. Most buildings are gone. Entire blocks are empty fields now. But underneath, the fire remains alive, invisible. Still moving through coal, veins beneath the town, and maybe that's why this story unsettles people so deeply. Because Centralia feels impossible. An entire American town destroyed by a fire nobody could fully control. Not a war, not a hurricane, not a serial killer. Just a hidden fire beneath the ground, slowly consuming everything. Year after year, decade after decade, without stopping. And maybe the creepiest part of all is wondering whether this tragedy could have been prevented from the very beginning. Was Centralia destroyed by a simple accident, corporate negligence, government failure? Or did people ignore warning signs for far too long? What do you think really happened in Centralia? And would you ever visit a town that's still burning beneath your feet?